See, let's discuss something. 2 rules. Really, it's 1 rule, 2 things. 2 things that are off limit on this platform. Significant others and children. And when you bring those things up, the grace is out the fucking window. I'll never bring up your children because that's just not my style, regardless of how low you scoop. But now your significant other, when that significant other participates in your bad behavior, that's another story. Let's discuss, shall we? When you bring up my child and my husband, even though it doesn't bother me, it just opens up that door where you just burn that fucking bridge. When you sit in a live for 12 hours a day for the pure purpose of making money for yourself, okay, for your income, to pick apart and shame domestic violence and sexual assault victims because of your own personal opinions, and your girlfriend holds lives and participates in that behavior and condones your behavior, she is just as guilty, if not more, than you. Now, I was never going to bring up her name. Wasn't going to do it. Would never stoop that way. But honestly, she's just as guilty as you, and you brought up my son and my child, and all bets are fucking off. Now, and since you think picking apart domestic violence and sexual assault women in your lives to make money, well, what's good for the goose is good for the fucking gander, darling. So, why wouldn't it be okay for us women to hold a 12-hour live returning the fucking favor on your woman? After all, we seem to feel like she's not in a healthy relationship, and she participates in a behavior that's not healthy herself. I wonder how you would feel about that. Do you feel like those 12-hour lives are fair now? Well, we'll find out, because I think I'm going to hold a 12-hour live, awareness live, with our personal opinions on Bear, aka Amanda. The only difference is any money made in those lives will be donated to domestic violence shelters to cancel out anything that you do. Because I refuse to make any money for anything that pertains to sexual assault, domestic violence survivors or victims, and pocket that. Because my mother was one of them. So with that, you brought her in to this shitstorm. Well, actually, no, she brought herself in because she condones the behavior. So now she's 100% responsible for her own behaviors. So I don't feel bad. But I hope it was worth it when you decided to bring my child and my husband into this. So, hope it was worth it. Respectfully.